man, we starting the show off laughing, man. Welcome to the Tell the Truth podcast. This is the weekly college show. You know, we do a college show every week, Bowtie Bill. I'm your host, Chi-Town Neal. We're about to talk about the college football playoff picture, who's in as of right now, who still got a chance to get in, who's the big games from this weekend and last weekend, man. To my left is my co-host, Mr. BTB. What's that for?
Bowtie Bill.
Man, Bowtie Bill, tell the people what we need, baby.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and don't forget about the notification button as well. Type something in the comment section, and we want to hear what you have to say. Continue riding this train, because we're going to continue driving this train. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's going down. Check this out. Bowtie Bill. All right, lay it on me, brother. We all know it's going down
Lord,
this weekend.
Mercy.
We all know the best football in America is in the Midwest, Big Ten plus Notre Dame. I call it Midwest football, SEC.
So why you call it Midwest?
Because it's Notre Dame plus the Big Ten. So I call it Midwest football. The top 4 out of 5 is the Midwest football that you got.
Who's sitting in the middle?
Man, I mean, Texas.
Who's sitting in the middle?
When somehow y'all done slid y'all ass in here.
Doc?
Who number one?
Who's sandwiched in?
Who number one? Who number two?
Who's
All right,
sandwiched
Bowtie
in?
Bill.
Who is sandwiched in?
It just came out, Bowtie Bill.
Yes,
Tell me
it
who
did.
the top 12 is right now in college playoff
Number
football.
1, Oregon. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Texas.
I don't even know how they got in there.
Number 4, Penn State. 5, Indiana. 6.
Stop right there. Ho. I'm not going to let you give a... So
I said
4,
we sandwiched in,
so
bro.
4 out of 5 is the Big Ten. Let's go, Big Ten, baby, baby. Big Ten football. You can't beat it. Number
6, Notre Dame.
What? Oh, stop. We number 6?
Yes.
I told Bowtie Bill I did not.
Off camera.
I did
he
not.
said,
So don't tell me.
Organically.
I said, tell me on camera what everybody. Notre Dame, number 6.
Number 6.
We might get a home game. All right. Well, who number 7?
Hey, man, let's stop right there.
All right.
If it played out today,
Mm-hmm.
everybody in the SEC will have to go to the Big Ten.
That's how it should be.
Penn State, in that snow, in that cold.
Oh yeah.
Penn State, Ohio State, Indiana, Notre Dame. The SEC will have to go travel north.
Come on, bring your ass up north. Woo! Let's go. Big Ten football. Who's number 7?
Alabama. Number 8 is Miami. Number 9, Ole Miss. Number 10, Georgia. Number 11, Tennessee. Number 12, Boise State.
All right.
Guess who's not in there?
Go ahead.
A Big 12 team.
Exactly. That's how you know that.
So now they'll flip to where we were talking about.
No, you said Miami. Oh, no, there's no Big 12 team. Yeah. So that lets you know that poll is not accurate. So go ahead.
No, this is playoffs.
No, it's not accurate. But go ahead.
It's the play.
It's not accurate.
Okay, well, I mean, that's another conversation. What I'm about
Because you
to
have
say is
the Big 12 champion has to go.
exactly. So
That's it.
Right, and that was I'm about to get to that point. I'm
All right,
about
go
to
ahead.
make that point.
All right.
That now it was going to have to be flipped to where you take the 11, Boise State going to make it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's going to flip. Boise State is in. There's no Big 12.
Right.
That's a top 12. So now the winner goes in and the loser won't.
Come on, the Big 12?
The Big 12.
Yeah, so a lot
because
has changed.
none of the Big 12 is in the top 12.
Right, so a lot has changed since last week's show, and what really helped the SEC this week was BYU losing. And I told you guys last week that you need to make sure that BYU either lose a game before them or BYU wins out. That way the Big 12 won't get 2 teams. Now it doesn't.
Hold it thought.
Let me
hold it thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because just finished with the rankings, right? SMU was 13, BYU was 14, A&M, Texas A&M was 15, Colorado was 16.
Okay, yeah, this one.
I just
All right, let me finish my thought. I didn't need to know all that.
Right.
I'm a guru, though. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Not to be rude. So, like I was trying to say is, BYU losing last week helped the SEC. Okay, so what I mean by that is there's not a chance the SEC will get only 3. There's a very good chance the SEC will get 4 teams. So now, as of right now, my bet that I made with Brian is finally in jeopardy. because he got what he needed. The ACC, that's the Big 12. I'm sorry, the Big 12. Big 12. So the Big 12 now will probably only get one team, whoever wins the Big 12 championship. Okay, that BYU loss helped the SEC out big time, because if BYU would have won out, and if Colorado would have beat them in the championship game, you had to take Colorado and you had to take BYU.
Correct.
And what I was trying to explain to everybody all year, luckily you guys lucky it didn't happen. And what I was trying to explain to everybody, like, we the SEC, it doesn't fucking matter who you are. What I kept trying to explain to everyone was, if someone from the ACC or the Big 12 is undefeated, don't lose no games in conference or outside of conference, and if they lose their first game in the Big 12 or ACC champion, that team that lost, they're going to still go too. You can't kick a team out if their very first loss of the season is in a Power 4 championship game. Sure. Now, y'all don't have to worry about that, because now anybody
Miami lost, BYU lost.
There's no more undefeated teams in the Big 12 or the ACC.
Correct.
You might have a team that's undefeated in their conference. But there's no more. So that helped the SEC
SMU
out.
is not. SMU is undefeated in the conference.
Now, we'll get to those teams that no one is talking about. There's 3 teams that's not in the top 12. I wanted to break that down. Now you can talk about more in depth that 13 through 17. Because here's the kicker. See, I don't like betting on teams that don't control their own destiny. Colorado controls their own destiny. People don't know that. SMU controls their own destiny. People don't know that. Texas A&M controls their own destiny.
And BYU.
And BYU controls their own destiny. Hold on, please. So that's 4 teams. Mm-hmm. That the SEC, your Georgia, your Tennessee, the Alabama, guess what? They all do not control their own destiny. So they pretty. They got the rank up there. None of those teams, Georgia, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Alabama, those 4, none of them control their own destiny. Let that sink in. Because the only 2 teams that control their own destiny in the SEC is Texas and Texas A&M. That is it. And A&M ain't even ranked. So what's going to happen? Let's say if A&M wins out. They got to go. Now, I'm not saying they will, but if A&M beat Texas and then win the goddamn SEC championship game, they're fucking going in. So now that kicks out who? Ole Miss, Alabama, or y'all figure it out. Good luck with that. Good luck.
The alternative scenario is stupid. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you are a SEC person, you need A&M to lose another SEC game. As it has to be in the SEC game.
They have 2 more, Auburn and then Texas.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you this: even if Texas A&M lose that game to y'all, that would get them 2 losses. You guys would definitely be in, because you only have 1 SEC loss. So y'all control your own destiny. So y'all Gucci, y'all good. And believe it or not, A&M what's A&M ranking? They 14?
No, the A&M ranking is 15.
A&M is ranked 15, and out of Alabama, Ole Miss,
Tennessee,
Georgia,
LSU.
LSU.
Oh
no, they got 3 losses now. But out of those 4 teams, A&M still control their destiny over all 4 of y'all. That's not my opinion. I know the truth hurts. That's why it's called Tell the Truth Podcast.
Yeah.
And when I talk, he's just a fucking hater. No, just they got 1 fucking loss. They got 1 SEC loss. You can't argue with facts. Mm-hmm. So you still got A&M just back there like this. Okay. They the ugly girl that nobody wanted at the party, but guess what? She might get up in this thing. Okay? Unfortunately, you might not want her in there. But guess what? They get to write their own doggone ticket, and ain't nothing nobody in the SEC can do about it. It ain't nothing nobody can do about it. What's your thoughts on all that, Bowtie Bill?
I mean, you're accurate. I mean, you spot on, man. I mean,
hold on. And I told you 4 weeks ago it's gonna go down like this. I said A&M not gonna lose. They're not gonna lose number 1 more game before they play y'all. I told you. Say A&M gonna control their own destiny going late into the season. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I did not think that BYU was gonna lose against Kansas. They lost 17-13.
I bet it on that. Yep.
right?
Kansas beat Iowa State, and they barely beat Kansas. Kansas beat Iowa State, and they barely lost to Kansas State. And I told you last week, I don't know how good your memory is. I said Colorado going to beat the shit out of Utah. I told you week before that, I said Colorado going to beat the shit out of who was that other team they played before Utah. And I told you, I said they got one more game I'm worried about. And I told you 2 weeks ago, and I told you Kansas. I told you.
So they playing. So they playing in Kansas.
I'm a guru.
They playing in Kansas.
And the game is in Kansas.
And the game is in Kansas.
And the line is 3.
Yes.
I won't be betting on that one. I won't touch it. Now they get past Kansas. I do believe that Colorado can beat BYU. I think they beat their ass. I think they win that game by 10 if they play BYU in the Big 12 championship. But there's one other team anybody paying attention to in the Big 12, and it's making me nervous now
Iowa
too.
State.
Fucking Arizona State.
Arizona State. They 8-3. Arizona State is 8-3.
I think they're 8-2. They 8-2, bro.
8-2. Yeah. They're 8-2. They rank 3rd in the Big 12. Arizona State is 8-2.
Arizona State has the athletes outside to go back and forth with Colorado. So it's about matchups. So who in the hell did the Colorado? Oh, they beat Texas A&M. I told you they're gonna beat Texas A&M ass, and I told you they're gonna beat up Utah. And I told you 3 weeks ago. I said I'm worried about that Kansas game, and I am still worried about it. I got a good look this week. Arizona State when they played Kansas State. Both top bill, that game was 24 to shit before Kansas State finally got on the board, and that game was in Kansas State.
Right. Arizona State is for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Hiram L was coached before he got let go.
Yeah.
Fired.
They got some athletes now. They got some
that's
athletes.
where James Daniels in Arizona State.
I would probably say when it comes to I'm not talking about the skills position, wide receivers and running back. I'll probably say it's Colorado. I told you why I thought Colorado was going to win the Big 12 because the skill position is not even close. Quarterback play, wide receivers, and running back. I just needed them to just keep getting better in the trenches, and they have. But probably second best in skill position in the Big 12 is probably Arizona State, dog. It ain't in BYU. BYU is a little bit better version of a Utah with a little bit better quarterback. They big. They're gonna try to beat you up between the tackles.
They're older, yeah.
They're older. Kind of like a Penn State Big Ten team beat you down. Not too many fast wide receivers, but they got a pretty good secondary
style.
Yeah. They kind of like gonna muddy it up, and then if you don't got the skin track on tight, you might get your head busted. But athlete on athlete, Arizona State might be the second best as far as athlete in the Big 12. So, keep an eye out for them. Who does Arizona State play this week? I don't even know. What do they rank? What do they rank? Are they finally ranked in the college football playoff?
They ranked number 21.
That's low. They doing them boys wrong. Who they got?
Man, they got, I think, Houston and somebody else.
Who they got? I'm get the camera on you real quick while I look that up. I forgot. Yeah. While I'm looking that up,
So when you looking at the playoff landscape, everything is rolling through the Big Ten. Everything's rolling through the Big Ten.
Say that again.
Everything's rolling
Shout out to the Big Ten, best conference in the USA. Woo! Plus Notre Dame.
Even in the event Indiana lose to Ohio State, and let's say they lose by 7, they're not gonna fall too far.
Indiana, I think, is in the playoff, dude. And if I'm Indiana, I lose that game. But as long as they lose by less than 7, they shouldn't fall too far, and they in.
Yeah, they're not gonna fall too far.
The line is 11 now, it's up to 13. I'm betting Indiana this week. I think Indiana gonna cover that. I think Indiana gonna cover that.
Oregon and Ohio State playing again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I heard in the SEC, let's say Texas beat A&M.
Mm-hmm.
What I heard in the scuttle, A&M and Texas ain't gonna be no rematch. It would be Alabama.
Well, it depends on what would be. I don't know how y'all would do the tiebreaker because then you have. Let me see what the standings are now in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
I know Alabama might have moved up.
Yes.
Let me see.
So right.
Go ahead.
While you looking that up, so Oregon.
Now see how Alabama right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alabama's in 5th place in SEC, and Georgia's 6-2. Alabama's 4-2. So Georgia must be done with the SEC, maybe. Yeah, because they 6-2. They played
Yeah, it's
8 games. The rest of y'all played 6. So Georgia has to be done.
We 5-1.
Dude.
A&M is 5-1. Everybody else done lost 2 games.
Yeah, I don't.
Tennessee done lost 2 games. Alabama done lost 2 games.
Ole Miss still only has 2 losses in the SEC.
Ole Miss 2 losses.
So, I mean, what happens if y'all beat A&M and Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, Ole Miss all got 2 losses?
Alabama, that's what I'm saying. Alabama will play because Alabama beat Georgia.
No, I think what it is once you that only counts. I keep telling y'all that only counts if you the two.
You're talking about strength of schedule, now strength of record.
No, that only counts when both of you guys have the same. Are the only 2 with the same record. You're gonna have 5 other teams with that record. So probably what the tiebreaker is whoever's the highest rank out of all those teams will then go to the SEC championship. That's probably what it would be. Whoever the highest rank is. And right now, Alabama is ranked number 7. Because think about it. If Ole Miss, let's say Ole Miss, Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia all are 6-2. And Texas A&M. Then how do you you see my point in the tiebreaker? No, y'all be 7-1, y'all in. So who's in second? So they must going to pick the team that's going to have the second. I mean, who else have the highest?
They're going to look at strength of schedule and strength of record.
Right. I think they're going to go off of whoever's the highest ranked team. Because as of right now, for them to be saying that, Alabama's the highest ranked team. They're the second highest ranked SEC team. So if I'm Alabama, the best thing for them is for you guys to actually beat them. So that way they can be in the SEC championship game. Because if they
That's
lose,
what I'm saying, right.
If they lose, then, hey, I don't know what to tell you. Because it's still, hold on, and you got Ole Miss. You got a lot, man. We don't even know who Ole Miss got left to play. Tennessee could possibly move up because Tennessee just dropped down this week. So does Tennessee?
They lost to Georgia badly.
Yeah. So we got to.
But Georgia lost to Ole Miss badly.
I still think there's a lot left as far as with the SEC. We probably won't even know the SEC to the week right before they go to the SEC championship game because I don't have these schedules in front of me. But I know as of right now, because Alabama is ranked the second highest. All I'm saying is that we don't know if Ole Miss or Georgia can jump. The Georgia most likely probably can't because they're done with the SEC. Ole Miss has 2 more SEC games, and I'm trying to see who. I mean,
we have Kentucky and A&M.
Y'all got Kentucky.
A&M has
so Ole Miss has Florida this week. At Florida, and then they play Mississippi State. That's what they got. So they got a chance to move up even more. Ole Miss do. So I just looked theirs up.
Right.
And I believe Alabama, I know their last game was against Auburn.
Georgia got Georgia Tech, but
yeah, Georgia is done with the SEC. That part I do know. They're done with the SEC. But with
Ole Miss is ranked number 9.
That's why I just gave you their schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I just gave you their schedule. So did Ole Miss and Alabama play? I can't remember.
It ain't Mollywop. No, you said Ole Miss, Alabama. I'm not for certain.
I don't think they did.
Ole Miss, Mollywop, Georgia.
Yeah, I don't think that they did, but we still got a long way to go. But let's talk about the big game this week in the Big Ten, man. What we got going on?
Ohio State,
with
Indiana,
Ohio State. Mm-hmm. The line is 13. Do you think Ohio State gonna cover that, and why do you think that?
Ohio State is not gonna cover that because Indiana is a very, very good team.
Mm-hmm.
That game is where?
It's in Ohio State.
It's in Ohio State, but Indiana is a very, very good team, and they're gonna cover that. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but they're gonna cover 13.
Yeah, I don't think the line was 11. It went up to 13. I think a lot of people just going off the name of Ohio State. I don't think a lot of people have seen Indiana this year. And I think a lot of people don't take Indiana serious. They think like, Indiana ain't playing nobody. I'm gonna tell you something. Indiana has looked very, very great. And I like the way they play calling is. And what a lot of people do not know is, I do not want to exaggerate, but it's either 22 or 23. Indiana has 22 to 23 players from the transfer portal. That they got guys that came in from everywhere. Wait for it, SEC guys, other Big Ten team guys. They had guys come in from everywhere. So this ain't your mom and dad's Indiana team now. Okay, this ain't just Indiana, they look good. They ain't playing nobody who's gonna go there and get blown out. I really think they're going to actually keep it close. I could be wrong, but I tell you this. Their offense is explosive. It is explosive. And they've been hearing all year how they ain't nothing, how they ain't nothing. I tell you this. What I would put my money on is this, without a shadow of a doubt. Indiana got a better offense than Penn State. Now, Penn State might have a little bit better defense, but they got an offense. And I feel that if you're going to beat Ohio State, in Ohio State, you're going to have to be able to score the ball. Now, if you take Ohio State on the road, then you can kind of beat them up with your defense and win the ugly game. But if you go in that horseshoe, 100,000 people, you're going to need to put some points on the board. And I think out of all the teams in the Big Ten, Michigan don't got a quarterback this year. Penn State, besides Oregon. Of course, Oregon already beat Ohio State. If anybody can go in there and at least give them a challenge in the Big Ten, it'll be Oregon and Indiana because of the offense.
Right.
You got to be able to put some points up on that damn board. You think you're going to walk in there and win that game 17-13, you out your rabbit-ass mind. You out your rabbit. If you can't score at least 24, at least, you probably going to need 27. Mm-hmm. At least 24. Well, arguably the best rookie wide receiver. You got the other guy, I can't think what school he is. But Ohio State has a hell of a rookie wide receiver. I know Alabama got one, too, not a rookie. Oh, my God. Just like they're professionals. Freshmen. I know Alabama got a bad one, too. Everybody say, he's only 17. I get it. But that boy at Ohio State ain't no punk either.
No, he's not.
So he going to score some points. So you got to be able to go in there and score some points.
Yes.
And I like the fact the way Indiana offense is looking. I don't think they'll win the game. Ohio State know they really can't afford to lose another game unless it's in the Big Ten championship. They lose the Big Ten championship, they still will go in.
Ryan Day get fired, man, if they lose Indiana. He's getting fired at the end of the season.
Might. That's a whole nother subject. I just know he better be Michigan next week. That's one thing I do know. I'm from the Midwest. I can tell you that shit bigger than the Midwest. That he done lost, 3 in a row to them son of a guns?
Yes.
Yeah, he lose 4 in a row. Shit, they might, man. Shit, we don't even want to think what might happen to that man. He might chop his head off on the 50-yard line, man.
Not a decapitation, right?
Decapitation. Ooh-wee. As much trash Michigan been talking, and then Michigan won a championship last year, too. Yeah, man. He needs to take care of his business this week. But next week, he needs to definitely.
They're not even ranked, bro.
We also got to talk about another. So we both got Indiana covered.
I have Indiana covering.
I got Indiana covered too. We also got to talk about God's team. Woo! Notre Dame. Did you say number 6 in the nation? Shouts out to Notre Dame. All the Notre Dame fans like myself. Yeah. America's team, no. God's team.
Man, they playing some good defense too, man.
And our best cornerback is gone. Did you know that? You didn't even know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Morrison got hurt 4 weeks ago when I was bragging about top 5 cornerback in college. Yeah, he got a season-ending injury. Ryan Clark, shout out to Ryan Clark's son, trying that free safety, man. He been balling out all year. Shouts out to Brian Urlacher's son. He's the backup safety. You didn't even know we had all that talent, did you? Our secondary nasty.
You think it's better than ours?
I'm talking about college. Oh, you talking about Texas? Oh, yeah.
Now, you know we got number 1 pass defense in the nation,
and you know how I feel about your secondary.
Yeah, in number 1.
Dog.
In SEC.
Dog.
We are the number 1 pass defense in the nation.
Okay.
After 10 games.
And what quarterbacks have you played? You wanted to really do this?
Okay.
Come on,
man. We can. We can roll through it.
No, we done played better quarterbacks than y'all. And that's a fact. That is a fact.
Bro, we 10 games in the SEC.
Y'all ain't played a quarterback. Y'all ain't played a quarterback better than Louisville quarterback all year. Let that sink in. Because you know I don't know how I feel about Beck. Beck ain't all that.
What about Taylor Green?
Who?
Arkansas.
He ain't better than the goddamn Louisville quarterback. Stop, bro. Come on, man. Stop.
So who the best quarterback in the SEC?
Your quarterback. And your boy at LSU, pretty decent.
Newsom?
Yeah, I would say he probably second best. I'm talking about just straight slinging the rock. I'm not impressed with Beck like that. I told you that boy can't sling that ball like that. No, Beck ain't all that. Till the beginning of the season, everybody like, he's going to be the first overall pick. And if I said, man, that boy ain't crap, man. He ain't, man, boy.
Outside of Louisville, what other quarterback you done played?
I look at the rest of our schedule. I know we played at least one good dude. Now, I don't feel like y'all played one good quarterback this year. quarterback, not team. Y'all play some good teams now. Y'all ain't playing no quarterback. I told you not play Michigan. Y'all gonna beat their ass. And that dude, I don't even think he's still. I don't even. Hold on, let me finish my point. The guy y'all played in Michigan, I don't even think he's still on the team no more. I don't even think he's still on the team. Look, y'all got a great team, man. Like what I've been saying about Texas all year. Let me see who they got to play in the playoff. Well, y'all got to play a good quarterback. Now the thing about it is, that ain't to me. I told you this earlier this year. I said I feel like quarterback play is down this year. Miami.
I agree with that.
I've been said that. I said Miami has a good quarterback.
Cam Ward.
I like y'all quarterback. He's had a little struggle. I know since the
injury, he's roller coaster.
Yeah, he's been a little roller coaster. He threw
5 touchdowns against Florida. Mm-hmm. And then he threw 2 touchdowns against Arkansas.
He struggled against Arkansas. And like I said, every time y'all go on the road, y'all don't look good. And I told you it's hard to win on the road in the SEC, but you said bottom feeding. I think you're starting to realize it is hard to win on the road in the SEC.
Which we haven't lost a game.
Yeah, but I don't think you covered it all either. Y'all ain't covered one game on the road. I know y'all didn't cover Vanderbilt.
No, we didn't cover Vanderbilt.
I don't think y'all covered against Arkansas.
We did not cover against Arkansas.
Sense. You go on the road, y'all do not cover. So you put them on a neutral site, talking about playoff-wise, and you play against a decent-ass quarterback, I think if y'all have to play Oregon, Ohio State, y'all don't got a chance. I don't even think y'all can be Indiana.
Man, please.
No, if you guys get a team that can actually throw the ball on y'all, I think y'all can't be had as far as throwing the ball on. Now,
we lead the SEC in interceptions.
Yeah, and how many good SEC quarterbacks, man?
We lead the SEC in we lead the SEC in interceptions.
Dude,
we have the number 1 pass defense in the nation.
Dude, you can shake your hand all you fucking want.
I'm just saying.
Dog, you can shake your hand all you want.
Everybody done played 10 games.
Dog.
Everybody ain't playing NFL quarterbacks.
Dog, the best
at the end of the day, right? No college team is playing NFL quarterbacks.
Right,
we got the week.
Big problems with you. I'm about to go there. Your secondary is fucking straight trash. Now I let you talk. That's your fucking trash. You didn't play Ole Miss. I just thought about all the good quarterbacks. Y'all ain't played Ole Miss. You ain't played Alabama, and you ain't played LSU. I had to think about it. They have the 3 best fucking true passing offense, and your asses ain't played them, man. You played the fucking Kentuckys and the Vanderbilts and bullshit like that.
LSU don't got 3 losses. I didn't let you, Alabama got 2 losses.
So you moving the goalpost. I knew when I put the heat on your ass, you weren't gonna let me finish. Don't move the goalpost. The goalpost is about your secondary. I ain't talking about the team. Once y'all play a good quarterback in the playoff, your ass is out of there. All right, you're fucking overrated. You can't block an offensive line. Now, what you have,
what team has played NFL quarterbacks?
I didn't say NFL. I said that y'all have not played any of the good SEC quarterbacks. I just named you the 3 good quarterbacks. It's 4 good SEC quarterbacks. 1 y'all got. Ole Miss got a good quarterback. Talking about can throw the ball. You ain't played him. Alabama got a quarterback. You ain't played him. LSU got a quarterback that can throw the ball. You ain't played him. So all I'm saying is, look at the bullshit ass quarterbacks you have to play.
Taylor Green is the second best quarterback in the SEC.
I don't even know the fuck that is. I know he ain't shit. Anyway, Oklahoma, y'all played Oklahoma with 4 receivers and out that damn game. 4 receivers out that damn game. And that quarterback y'all played against Oklahoma, his ass is barely on the goddamn team. Then you play Kentucky, bullshit ass quarterback. We
playing Kentucky.
Okay, Kentucky. Yeah, my point, Arkansas. Y'all ain't played none of the good quarterbacks, bro. So stop. So you sit there.
We're in the SEC, so
no, I don't care. You asked me about your secondary. You asked me, have y'all played against a good defensive team? I would say, oh hell yeah, y'all have. But we talking about one thing. I want to make sure y'all understand what the debate is. I'm not saying Texas ain't played nobody. That's not what I'm saying. He keeps wanting to brag about his secondary. First, how we got here. Know your secondary is not good in Notre Dame. Not on our level, so stop it. Number 2, I don't know what the fuck y'all got in secondary because you ain't playing no quarterbacks. That's all I'm saying.
What quarterback has Notre Dame played?
I already said it, Louisville. Let me look at that. I know this how bad it is for Texas. That a Louisville quarterback is better than any quarterback they faced this year. And that Louisville quarterback ain't even all that. I can't even remember his goddamn name. The Louisville
He's
quarterback.
Not better than Taylor Green, bro.
Who the fuck is Taylor Green? I don't even know who that is.
Look it up.
My point is he's so much trash. I don't know what team he played for. He ain't
Arkansas.
Oh, he's trash. I know the guy you're talking about now. That boy can't throw that damn ball. He a running quarterback. That boy can't throw no damn ball. I knew if I didn't know who the fuck he was, he ain't all that. Fuck out of here. Just admit, like, yo, Neil, you right again.
No,
we haven't played a good quarterback yet.
No, you're not. You're not right.
Okay, so have y'all played any quarterback that could possibly even go to the XFL? The XFL. No.
Beck.
Beck, you know how I feel. Now, you know how I feel about Beck.
Okay,
now.
no. Okay, boy, what's your question?
Beck won't even, I guarantee this. I bet you 100 right now. Beck won't even be in the NFL next year.
You said XFL.
That's my point. I don't even think
he won't make it to the XFL.
He won't make it to the XFL. He gonna go to the XFL and get his ass cut.
But he'll make it there though, right?
He might not even want to play. But I'm just saying Beck ain't all that. And I'm saying that he won't even. He supposed to be all this big time quarterback. He was supposed to be the number one quarterback. This year when the season started, y'all don't even hear Beck's names mentioned no more. You hear Shadur name mentioned, the guy in Miami, and then some other kid I hear him talking about now. I don't want to lie, but it's another quarterback that I hear them talking about. I don't know where the fuck he played at. But anyway, no. Bottom line is that I'm going to look at Notre Dame's schedule. I know that Louisville quarterback, which I don't even remember his name. He ain't even all that either. It's better than any quarterback. And everybody can say, oh, this dude crazy. Dude, if you go look at Beck, I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's just not that good. Maybe because he has lost a lot of talent. All I'm saying is this. He don't scare me. That passing game does not scare me. The best game Beck had was the game against Alabama. Right. Now, I will admit that. I said, okay, Georgia didn't found their offense. I thought that was going to continue. That offense then fell off again. Right. That offense has fell off again. So I haven't been that impressed with Beck. I've been more impressed with LSU quarterback, Alabama's quarterback, and Ole Miss quarterback. Right. And, of course, y'all. So if you look at who y'all play. Quinn Ewers, yeah. Your quarterback. Yeah. You talking about your quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your quarterback is. I said that second game of the season. I said y'all got a good offense. I believe y'all had a good offensive line. I don't know what happened in Georgia's game, but I'm gonna give you a pass on that one off. All I said was that the secondary is suspect, and the reason why I said that is, and it still holds to be true. You guys have not played a lot of athletes that had teams with good receivers. The only team y'all played that had athletes outside was the Michigan game. The problem was the Michigan game was I saw guys open. But Michigan quarterback was so much trash, he couldn't get the guys open. When you look at Georgia, they have athletes, but they receivers, it's all right. They beat y'all up physically. And I said in that game, yes, your secondary looked good in that game. I gave you that credit on that. But since then, if the best passing game you played against all year is Georgia, then I don't know what the fuck you got. That's the best passing team you played against. And I'm sorry, you know how I feel about Beck. He's not even a top 4 quarterback in the SEC.
In QBR, he's number 3.
I don't give a fuck what he is.
I'm just saying.
No, I don't give a crap.
Milroe is number 2.
Okay. Alabama.
A&M is number 4.
Let's stop.
Number 5.
Okay, let's stop right there. The fact that Beck is almost got the same QBR as that boy from A&M, I'm done talking. Eyeball test, because you know that boy at A&M can't throw the ball. Either one of them can't.
Right.
All right. So if one is just more, the younger one can scramble better. Can't think of his name. The young brother's name.
Yeah, the young brother.
I can't think of his name. But the fact that he's 4 with them, yeah, he's gonna be 4 because the SEC don't have a lot of good quarterbacks to begin with. I'm sorry, SEC got 4.
Who has good quarterbacks?
But what did I say earlier this year? I'm not moving the goalpost. I said earlier this year, to me, quarterback play is down this year.
So then how can you, right there, since quarter play is down and we playing teams based on quarterback play being down throughout the nation,
right?
We have the best secondary.
Against garbage-ass teams, because here's my point.
Teams or quarterbacks?
Again, y'all, garbage-ass quarterbacks. No, y'all played some good teams. No, I'm sorry. Against garbage-ass quarterbacks. Here's my point. I think y'all play Ohio State, you're going to get your head handed to you because they can pass the ball. Y'all play Georgia, you're going to get your head handed to you.
They didn't. We're
going to put 200 on it. We're going to put the money in my field.
You said Georgia.
No, not Georgia. Oregon. No, fuck Georgia. No. I think y'all can maybe get the second. I'm talking about teams that can throw the ball. I think you're going to get your head handed to you.
Okay.
The Oregons, the Ohio State, you're going to get your head handed to you.
We only gave up, in 10 games. We've only given up.
If you fighting a midget every week, you're supposed to win, dog.
In 10
games, on midgets, man. Come on, man.
In 10 games, we've only given up 3 passing touchdowns.
Okay. All right.
Now this is in college.
I got you.
That says a lot, bro.
And the fact you telling me the quarterbacks you played, and I don't know who the hell you talking about, that says a lot. You named a guy, I was like, man, I watch every damn team in America, big time SEC, and I had no clue what quarterback. I had to literally ask you. And once you told me, the guy from Arkansas, man, he trash. I said it right there on the camera.
Taylor Green is not trash.
He's an athlete. He can run.
He's an athlete.
But he can't pass.
He's a jackrabbit.
But that's that track bullshit you want. You just like because he playing track. Can he throw the ball?
Jackrabbit.
He's an athlete.
So he ain't trash.
He's an athlete. Can he throw the ball?
Yes.
You're damn lie, Bowtie.
Yes, he can, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and get on camera. Hell, I give them Cowboys they flowers when we on camera.
Okay, look, man.
When we on camera, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, dog.
Just because you complete a 5-yard pass does not mean he can throw the ball. Come on,
he can throw the rock.
You know what I mean.
He can throw the rock.
Okay, will you take him over your quarterback?
No.
Not in this shit.
No.
All right. Would you take him over the Ole Miss quarterback?
No.
I gotta play this game with you. Would you take him over the Alabama quarterback? Stop, though. Yeah, will you take him over?
No.
Would you take him?
No.
Will you take? Stop. Stop. I let you make your point. I just named the 4 guys that I said are true quarterbacks in the NFL.
He number 5 in the SEC.
No, he's not even better than Beck. Stop, dog. You keep moving the goalposts.
I say he number 5.
Dog, I just named you 4.
He's number 5.
Beck is 5 on my list.
Okay, on your list.
Okay, I'm trying to. So he better than Beck? No, stop it.
This year, yes.
Dog,
Beck has thrown 11 interceptions in 3 games.
That you just played a bullshit quarterback in Arkansas. You trying to make yourself look good, and you know I'm nailing your ass as usual,
bro.
All right, dog. All right, whatever. Congratulations, did you won? Okay,
we 9-1.
Y'all 9-1.
Okay,
and
we ranked number 3.
And I will say that y'all have had a very easy schedule this year. That I would definitely
say.
In
the SEC.
Yeah, because if you look at it, Georgia's schedule this year was thinking about this. I looked at it, I was like, oh my God. That Tennessee game was Georgia's 4th game against a team in the top 12. Out of the teams in the top 12, you only played 1.
2.
Georgia. So you guys have got
Michigan was ranked. Michigan was ranked when we played them.
This is my opinion. Okay. And what everything I'm about to say is a fact. Everything he's going to say is fandom. So you can't argue with facts. Thank you. All right, let's get to the facts. We've done enough acting crazy. I know you don't want to hear nothing bad about Texas, but I'm here to tell the truth. You're talking like a fan now. I'm talking guru. Let's get serious. Texas hasn't played anybody. They have not. I know it hurts. They might say, this guy, what the fuck you talking about? Well, just look at the teams now. Like you said earlier this year, I don't want to hear who you played at that time. What are they now? Okay, we're going off of right now. What I can tell you is this. Georgia played Alabama in Alabama. Georgia played Texas in Texas. Georgia played Ole Miss in Ole Miss. This was their first big game of the season at home. And they won. So me personally, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, me personally, out of all those teams, now whoever went between Texas and Texas A&M, yeah, they should be supposed to go and whatever. All I know is, you ask me, out of all those teams, Georgia's definitely one of the SEC teams that should go. Because out of 4 of those games, they won 2-2, and 3 out of the 4 was on the road. Texas played 1 of those 12 teams at home, and you took the L.
Mm-hmm. You can try to one of those 12 teams. What do you mean one of 12 teams?
You can try to turn it around, twist it, whatever. One of those 5 teams. I mean, the 5 that's in the top 12 from the SEC. So when I look at that, see, I look at shit the right ways. See, this is how people lose money. Listen to people like Billy, because he's telling y'all his fan, look along. And I'm like, well, look who they play.
Nah, you don't lose money when you're betting with me.
Yeah, you know damn well. Well, I'm just saying, if you listen to bullshit. Now, I'm going to tell you
what. You don't lose
okay, get out of your feelings. I know that hurt your little feelings when I said that. But okay, let me finish my point, because I am more right than you. You know that. Let me finish. So when I look
Not
at
on that point.
Okay, you're right. Let it go, because I said something about you losing more money. I know I've been tearing ass up. That's all I know. Let's get back to real shit, though. You look at who Texas has played. All I'm saying is that I don't trust them. Don't let the fucking 10-1 because I tell you this, when they go on the road against teams that are not on their caliber, y'all have not looked good. Everything I'm saying is factual. So people can say, oh, he's hating. No, if I'm hating is when I'm saying something, I can't back up what I'm saying. You went to Arkansas. You didn't cover. Now, gamblers might say, the hell with a cover. Well, you didn't look good. You won by 10 against a team that can't throw the ball. Vanderbilt, quarterback can't throw the ball, but they lie in the trenches. Now, you people can say, Neil, you're moving the goalposts. No, I'm not moving the goalposts. What I'm trying to say is this. When you play against them big boys in December, talking about The playoffs?
Vanderbilt beat Alabama, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. I do think that y'all are better than Alabama. Come on, don't try to put words in my mouth. Let me fix off of myself. I'm the guru, anyway.
So who's the best team in SEC?
Here's the thing about the SEC this year. This is so weird. Every team in the SEC has a major flaw, and I haven't saw that in a while. That's what's so weird about the SEC. There ain't too many flaws in the Big Ten. Ohio State and Oregon don't have no flaws, if you ask me. Now, Indiana, I don't know if I still trust their defense because they ain't played a good quarterback. See, I can keep it consistent. All I'm saying about Texas is I didn't say Texas sucked. You're getting in your feelings. I said the secondary I don't know about. And I said now the team itself has not played anybody, and it's the truth.
Viewers, I asked one simple question. Mm-hmm. Who's the best team in the SEC, and it has yet to be answered.
Oh, you asked one. I say it might be probably y'all. But yeah, probably y'all.
Okay.
But I also think that this is a down year for the SEC because I've never seen that.
Which is the best conference?
It's a Big Ten. So I've never seen that in the SEC that I can literally name any team and every team actually has one or two flaws. You have to admit that. I'm being serious. What flaws does Oregon have? That's my point. They don't have one. I'm not saying they can't be beat. Okay, what is it? Tell me, please. Please tell me.
Yeah.
What flaw they got?
I haven't seen Oregon play anybody on the road.
Okay, so you talking about okay, you want to say that. All right. I'm just saying that
I haven't seen Oregon play nobody on the road.
But I've seen them play against a good quarterback though.
Yeah, Ohio State.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you're saying they're playing about on the road. Okay, cool. But I'm talking about that's not really a flaw. That's just say, all right, that says, are you mentally tested? What flaw do Ohio State got? They don't have one.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, what?
Defense.
All right, you said so. I mean, I don't know too many people that's dropped over 24 points in Ohio State this year. I don't know. I haven't seen it. So I'm just saying in SEC, if you ask me who has been, and people are going to say, oh, this guy, the fuck you talking about? I ain't saying they're the best, but if you ask me who has been the most complete team in the SEC, believe it or not, I would actually probably have to say it's actually Ole Miss the more I think about it, because Ole Miss actually got a defense and got a quarterback. But I will say this. They have not been consistent. So that's why I can't really say they way better than y'all either. But if I had to say overall, not too many, I ain't gonna say they're the best. This is what I would say. I say they got the least amount of flaws. Because I would not have said this 4 weeks ago before that Georgia game. When y'all played Georgia, and I saw where that offensive line got beat up, I was like, wait a minute now. That put a pause, I'm sorry, a little bit on your offensive line. Now, I ain't questioning that. I'll question your secondary more than offensive line because Georgia do got a hell of a defensive line. But I was like, what? It kind of, I got to see y'all again with some big dogs.
Quinn, our quarterback was coming off of an injury.
Facts.
And Isaiah Bond, our number one wide receiver, didn't even play.
Okay, I'm not disputing none of that. I'm just saying
but injury's part of the game.
And it was a whole lot of sacks that night. It wasn't that one. It was a lot.
We gave up 5 sacks that night.
Now that shocked me. That shocked me. Right. I admitted that.
Because Quinn self-sacked him. He was sacking himself, if you will. He was giving up sack, and we turned the ball over like we normally don't do. But Georgia's front seven is phenomenal. I think 3 of them are going to be first-round draft picks.
So if you ask me that who do I feel, we got 3 different things. You ask me who I think the best team is, I guess I go towards Texas. Nah, the more I think about it, I got to go Georgia. Because Georgia out of those 4, dude, they've played out of the top 5 teams in the SEC. They played 4 out of 5 of them, and 3 of them on the road.
I think it'd be a tragedy for them not to be in the SEC because of what you're saying, because that's what I was saying earlier about strength of schedule, strength of record.
Their strength of schedule is tougher than all y'all's.
Yeah.
Dog, they played
Clemson.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah, they played Clemson at home.
They played Clemson. I think that was neutral site.
Or neutral site. They played in Atlanta. They played in
Atlanta. But just the fact that you got to go to Texas, you got to go to Alabama, you got to go to Ole Miss, and all 3 of you dirty son of a gun, what did y'all do? Flex that shit to a night game. That makes it even more tough. It's hard to win the SEC at night. Them kids been looking. You know how I feel about night games at the SEC.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, you
always
said
bet
that
the
in
home
previous
team.
podcast.
Yeah, them kids got all day to get liquored up.
Parents too.
Shit. Shouts out to the parents paying them high ass tuition in the SEC. Shouts out to the parents. But they get all day to get liquored up. And then SEC, you can't bottom feed it. And then you took your ass on the road twice and barely got up out of there. So imagining you got to play a big dog, Texas.
A&M.
A big dog. No, I'm talking about Georgia's schedule.
Oh, yeah,
you got to play a big dog, Texas, at home. A big dog, Ole Miss, at home.
Alabama.
A big dog, Alabama, at home. That's why I picked them to beat Tennessee this week in cover. I'm like, man, they finally we finally got somebody to come to our house night game. You know, so when I see that consistently go on the road, if you had to ask me, I would probably have to go with Georgia 1, you guys 2, and believe it or not, I would probably have to go with Ole Miss. Now, here's the scary thing about it. Best offensive line in the SEC might be fucking Texas A&M. The problem with A&M is I don't like their quarterback players.
It's not good.
Not good. Anyway, before we get out of here, bow tie Bill, what's your thoughts, man? You know?
In terms of?
First, a couple of things, man. This weekend, we didn't get a chance to even get to my team, Notre Dame, because you had to get back on your SEC. Yeah. See, that's how you know he's a fan. I didn't even get a chance to ask 2 questions about Notre Dame. And he don't want to.
Well, you brought up Ryan Clark's son. You brought up.
But I didn't get a chance to get to the game because you kidnapped the conversation again.
Okay.
Which is cool.
Okay.
And he can talk about the Steelers, but when he started talking about the Longhorns, he turns into a fandom, and he said a lot of stuff that's not accurate. I got to hold this man foot accountable.
What's not accurate did I say?
You don't want to hear. When you say it wasn't accurate, you don't like to hear the truth about your team.
Okay.
And the truth is that you haven't played any good SEC quarterbacks.
Okay.
You haven't. But real quick, before we get out of here, I don't even know the line is on Notre Dame. We might have to make this a 2-part podcast because we got heated on the SEC thing. This week, I know Notre Dame is playing Army at Yankee Stadium, bow tie Bills.
Yeah.
I haven't saw the uniform, but everybody keep talking about these great uniforms that Army's wearing this weekend, and I'm like, well, shoot. So I know I got to do a little some of the errands during the day, but I'm gonna make sure I get back home by 6:30. I believe we play at night, don't we? What time?
I'll tell you 1 second.
Yeah, I hope we play.
Because that's November, Texas. We play at 2:30.
Who y'all playing? Longhorn.
Kentucky. They 20 and a half underdogs.
Yeah, y'all should win.
They 20 and a half dogs.
Yeah, y'all should win that game. Yeah, I mean,
Notre Dame.
Texas got a pretty good defense. I mean, Kentucky got a pretty good defense, but I don't.
They can't score.
Exactly. Another team with no quarterback.
Score.
I think we're at 6:30, if I'm not mistaken. What time they got?
Colorado, Kansas at 2:30.
Colorado, Kansas. That game makes me nervous.
It's -2.5. Colorado.
-2.5. I'm not.
Man, y'all -14.5. Y'all play at 6.
Perfect. 6 o'clock. I'll be home by that time.
Y'all -4. Y'all -2 tubs and a half.
-2 tubs
and a half.
I'm gonna move that to 14. Notre Dame will cover the 14. Man, you think who you got?
Man, I moved that 13 and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, Notre Dame gonna win.
Then we gonna cover?
Army, man. Ooh,
we covered against Navy. We covered against Navy.
Yeah, but Navy ain't Army. Tulane blew out Navy.
After we did, we softened them up for them. We softened them up, baby.
Yeah. They put up a goose egg against.
They did?
Yeah, Navy against Tulane.
I didn't know that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That was a goose egg. 28-0, something like that. But Army, they control the clock and got a defense. Ooh, man. Y'all going to win. Notre Dame will win. Cover that 14.5? I don't think so.
Might not cover the 14.5?
No.
Right. I'm going to be honest.
They control that clock, man.
I've only seen one Army game, so I probably won't touch that game. I might watch the first quarter, and if I see, like, we got too much speed for them, then I might do an in-game live bet. So I might just wait off that. But,
right.
Yeah,
okay.
So I probably won't touch the game.
Live bet.
Yeah.
That's a live bet play.
You sure are they that much better than Navy or just a little bit better than Navy? Are they the same type of team?
Oh, heck no. Army's better than Navy.
I know they're better, but way better?
Way better.
Nah, I ain't going to touch it then. I'll wait till the...
They rank.
I know. Well, Navy was ranked until we put them hands on their ass. They saw what it felt like. Yeah, they was ranked at the time. And you don't hear me talk about the Navy game no more because I know they're not ranked anymore.
They not ranked.
So you still trying to hold to a Michigan team that goddamn did five. Yeah, Illinois beat Michigan, dog. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Goddamn, Illinois beat Michigan.
Well, NIU beat Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's one off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we do though. We gonna lose to a bullshit team
at home.
Yeah. Oh, definitely at home. Yeah, definitely at home. We're gonna definitely lose the bullshit thing. No, I think I don't know if we're gonna cover, but man, being number 6 in the nation.
That's great, man. Y'all, you know what? Your quarterback runs.
Yeah, but this is what I told you about Notre Dame. I believe that Notre Dame will make the playoff. And if we play an SEC team, I don't know if Notre Dame could be the SEC team. They got to put up some points. And I don't like our passing game. Now, we got to play I'm hoping the perfect matchup for Notre Dame first round will be Penn State. We play Penn State, I think we'll get there.
It ain't happening.
Yeah.
No, the reason why I say that because the way the schedule is looking and the seeding, everybody gonna have to come to the Midwest.
I know the show's running long. We gonna get over. I had some time to think about it. What you said was actually wrong because I forgot about it. There's no way possible that any Big Ten team could be higher than 4 besides the one that wins the conference. Yeah, all 4, whoever wins their conference, they're automatically a top 4 seed.
Yeah, but the people who gotta play.
Yeah, he's just saying they will be 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'll give you saying, okay, okay,
right. Because if you got all the Big Ten higher ranked, they all going there.
Yeah, they're gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got you. Yeah,
right.
You're saying. Yeah, so we won't. Yeah, as of right now, we will not play them. So we got to play an SEC team.
They coming north.
Yeah, let it be Texas. You will. Ooh.
Well, no.
I'm just saying.
Based on
before we get out of here,
we'll get a bye.
Oh, that's right. Y'all. That's if y'all win the SEC.
Right. We'll get a bye.
If y'all lose the SEC, then y'all have to play maybe.
Then we have to travel somewhere.
You might have to travel somebody come see y'all. But we got a long way to go. We ain't go back down that rabbit hole. I didn't know that Notre Dame can control their own destiny. His team, Texas.
Control their own destiny.
And then you got some teams that's not ranked. Well, they are ranked, but not in the top 12 that do control their destiny.
Yes.
Colorado.
SMU. A&M.
A&M, yep.
And
BYU. That's 4. And I don't know. Now, Arizona State, they need BYU to lose. Arizona State needs a little bit more help.
They 8-2.
They need a little bit more help. But those 4 teams control their own destiny. BTB, tell the people what we need, baby.
Man, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and don't forget about the notification button as well. Also, type what you're thinking in the comment section. Continue riding on this train because we're going to continue driving this train. Thank you very much, fam.
All right, Bowtie Bill. Appreciate that, man. We about to definitely get up out of here, man. We about to tell you, everybody, thank you for watching the Tell the Truth podcast. 23, man. Tell a friend, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Peace, man. Peace.
Hook 'em.